guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sua, and so basically I am barefaced right now. Obviously I have extensions on though, but I am going to get ready for my second day of Halloween weekend, and I was gonna get ready yesterday, but I'm just getting ready today and filming it for you guys. But the reason why I'm filming today is because on my Instagram I asked you guys like if you guys have any questions or assumptions, because I thought if I was just like talking while I do my makeup, it's not gonna go anywhere. So I thought, why not do kind of like a Q&A and assumption video. So I asked on my Instagram that you guys can ask me any questions regarding like college, Penn State, or just anything in general, and any assumptions that you guys have based on me, my school, or my life or something. So if you guys are not following me and you didn't see that post, you missed your chance. What are you doing? But I also asked on YouTube too, but I only got like two questions on there, so that's not really the biggest platform for me to ask questions. So I have the list of questions like right here, and then I'm gonna talk about it like while I get ready. So basically I just like brushed my teeth again, and then I washed my face so that I can like restart. I was gonna put like teeth whitening strips, but I don't think that you guys wanted to hear me lisp all the time. So but basically let me just explain what my plan is for today. Like if you guys have watched my previous videos, I mentioned that I'm in a group called KSA, which is a Korean Student Association here at Penn State, and they're hosting a Halloween party today, so we're going there, and I'm actually so excited because I literally love my KSA people. So first question is, I am aiming for PSU, and I was wondering why there's so many different kinds of PSU options. Okay, so when I was applying for college, that literally made me so confused because I was already so anxious for school, and the fact that they told me there's like different locations for Penn State, I was so anxious that I wasn't going to choose the right one. So I found out that University Park is the main one. So to be honest, I'm not sure why Penn State has like different locations. I know that other schools does that too. I think it's just because Penn State is such a has so many big organizations, and they just want to have Penn State like spread out like that. But if you guys are planning to apply to Penn State, I will say try to apply to University Park because it is the main one. That's where our football team plays, like, or the Beaver Stadium and stuff. I'm honestly so glad that I was able to get into University Park. Penn State also offers a program where I think it's called like 2x2 or something, where you spend 2 years at a different location and then you come to University Park. So most juniors do come from different Penn State locations, but I actually don't have an answer for that. Oh, I think that's like the same question. She asked like, why is there different PSU cities? I thought PSU is located only one in Pennsylvania. No, like PSU is like everywhere. The main one is obviously in PA, but other ones are like all over the place. Is it true that PSU has a strong journalism major? So to be honest, so my major is business management, and I'm trying to minor in public relations. So I got into SMEAL, which is like a business college, but I'm not really sure about the other ones because I knew I always wanted to do business, so I really didn't do research about the other majors. Definitely not my shade. My friend, which you have definitely seen in my other videos before, she is trying to get into like athletic, like journalism and like communication and like production, but she loves it. Like she has so many amazing like clubs that she has, and then she also got to meet Katie Feeney. If you guys don't know who she is, she's kind of like a celebrity here at PSU. She like does journalism, and then she also like does what is it called? She's the one that like interviews people. I forgot what it's called, but definitely research and try to get other people's opinions on different majors. I'm not really sure. I should be the one telling you guys if what major is like good here, but PSU is known to have really amazing programs and majors and colleges, so I will say definitely like look into it a little bit more. But also like PSU offers so many opportunities for you to like change your major and then try new things. Like don't be scared to like come to college, and then if you try journalism and you don't like it, you can always switch, because you don't really say that you're majoring in something until really your junior year. So like freshman year is definitely a lot of gen eds. I'm like still in like business classes, but it's not really as important as it's going to be like junior year. Next question is, this one is not even a college question, which I liked because like I don't want this to be just like a college video. But she asked if I'm an extrovert or an introvert. So if you guys know like the personality test, it actually came out that I'm an I, which means like I'm an introvert, which everyone's like, Sua, you're not an I. Like I feel like I just become E when I'm like comfortable, but I'm also not like scared to talk to people. And I feel like I try my best to put myself out there, but sometimes I think it really depends. But I think it just keeps going back and forth. Ooh, I actually like this because this is a this or that question. It says studying in behavioral health or studying in library. Guys, if you guys have watched my other like college videos, you guys know that I talked about how I love studying in the behavioral health building. Wait, I can't focus while I do my eyebrows. I'll be back.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so basically what I was saying about like where I like to study, I showed in my YouTube videos that I study at like behavioral health science building, and then also the library. Guys, the library here is gorgeous. Like, I call it the Harry Potter room because it's like one of those like castle vibes, and I love it so much. So the question basically was like, which one do I prefer? To be honest, I do prefer the library just because it's a lot more quiet and so many people around you respect that you're like trying to get things done, so they're like really quiet and everyone's like focused, so it gets me motivated. The library is like far, like I have to walk freaking 20 minutes, so the fact that like walking 20 minutes to study, sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to the behavioral health building because that is only like a 9-minute walk for me. And guys, to be honest, one thing you need to know about Penn State is that it is huge. So you have to be used to walking. Like, I'm not used to walking this much, and every time I'm like so out of breath, it's actually so embarrassing. Like, I feel like it definitely got better. It's embarrassing because I come to class, I'm like it's actually so bad. What is your workout and gym routine? Guys, to be honest, I feel like I don't go as frequently as I want to for me to kind of like share my routine, but I'll post like a screenshot of like what I do right here. But before college, I literally went every day, and like after college I thought I would go more, but it's like so much harder because my schedule is honestly so all over the place, and the gyms here are crowded. I try to go at like 6 a.m. right when it opens. There's so many people. Like, people take the advantage that it like comes with paying the tuition, so it's technically free. It's not free, but like, you know what I mean. Okay, next question is future career. Any tips on not knowing what career we want? Okay, so like I said, I'm trying to get into business and PR. So before business, I kind of wanted to go into more or like before management, I kind of wanted to get into marketing because I really like the creative and artistic side of it. But I low-key got scared because of how advanced like the AI and like all of that was getting. I thought that like it was gonna take those jobs away, so I kind of decided to just do management. And then so my future goal, like, to be honest, is I want to be like a business owner, but I also just like want to work with people and also kind of still be behind the social media scene. So as of right now, like, I don't think I really talked about this on my YouTube channel yet, but next semester I am doing the Air Force ROTC, and my future like career with that is I'm trying to be a public affairs officer, which kind of works with management, working with people, and then like being PR and everything. So like that's everything I want to do in one job and one title, and I get to travel and get paid and all those like other like benefits. So that is my current plan. For me, I'm also not really stressed about like what job or what my career is gonna be like, what my future is gonna be like, because to be honest, in my opinion, it's not really something to stress about now. Like, obviously do something that you want to do. I truly believe that like God's got you covered. Like, even if you feel like you don't know what you're doing right now, try not to stress too much about it, and try to find out what you enjoy doing. Military was never an option for me at all. Like, I did not even want to get associated with military itself, but then I truly believe that like military like came into my heart for a reason. Like, I also don't believe in coincidence, so like something happened, which is a really long story that I'll explain maybe next time, that kind of like was like, oh, this idea was brought by God, and so I've never really went outside of that idea. So it's either that, and then after I do my 4-year serves, I either stay in the military or I want to get into the FBI and work behind like management and also like PR behind that, because they do offer that as well. But any tips I guess I would say is, like I said, I don't think that you need to worry about it as like a first-year student. A lot of people are also undecided, which means like, well, why am I explaining undecided? It just means like you're not decided on what major. So many people are going to be in the same shoes. I don't think that you guys should be scared or anything like that, especially like coming into college. I feel like I'm yapping too much, but basically I would just say is to trust God with your career. Okay, so next question is, do you think the tuition at Penn State is worth it? That's a hard one, to be honest, because Penn State, especially because I'm out of state, is really expensive. And I mean, I did get a scholarship, but I didn't get like that much where I like free. I feel like depending on what major and what you want to do, like it depends. Like for me, SMEAL is one of the top business schools, so once I got into SMEAL, I kind of knew that like what I wanted to do. And also one of the benefits for ROTC is that I would apply for a scholarship. If I get a scholarship, I would also get my tuition paid for. But definitely don't do military because of only money, because that will not get you anywhere. But I think the best answer I can give with that question is like, it depends on what you want to do, which kind of like takes back of everything I said about like knowing what you want to do. But definitely research so many different scholarships. Like I was kind of late to applying for scholarships, but there's so many unique scholarships. Like there was scholarship for Asian girl taekwondo, black belt, and stuff like that. There's like so many different ones, so get on top of it as soon as you can because college is really expensive. What is your favorite thing about Penn State so far? For me, I would definitely say the college that I'm in, so SMEAL. I honestly just love the business side at Penn State. Yeah, I will definitely say I really like my major. I really like the business building. It is so beautiful. Yeah, and definitely I will also say like people you get to meet in college is so different than high school. Like I tell everyone that high school was not for me. Like after coming to college, like college is, I think, so much better than high school. Like high school was toxic. This one is actually kind of related too because we were talking about high school, but the next question is, do you still talk to your friends from high school? I don't even know if I want to give them a shout out because they actually don't even watch my videos. I'm joking, but yeah. So I have a high school friend group and we're actually planning on doing a Friendsgiving, but also we're doing a presentation of like our first semester, which we're so excited for. So we haven't really talked as much about like our college life because we're just trying to do it during the presentation night. So yeah, love all of them. If you guys see my SUA's core memories, and literally most of them is just us. Oh guys, I didn't even talk about like what costume I'm doing today, but I am being Catwoman. So I actually went out last week and I was Serena from Gossip Girl, like Serena and Blair, and then yesterday I was Tate McRae. Literally love Tate McRae. But today I'm doing Catwoman. And then tomorrow I'm either gonna be Red Riding Hood or Padme. We'll see what happens. But I need to do like a black smoky eye and I'm scared. What has been your favorite thing about uni so far? Like the responsibility. Like I don't even know like how I would make that seem like positive, but I think that's like a positive thing in my opinion. It is stressful knowing that everything is based on you and your decisions, but I also wouldn't call it freedom because my parents has never been like strict about anything like that. Oh, the independence. I guess that's like a positive word. It's like a new start. Like all that high school drama is back at home. How long do you think you're gonna continue content creating? To be honest, I don't know. Like I love YouTube, I love content like creating just because like I love the creative side. Like I said, like the whole point that I want to do like PR is because of the social media and like marketing behind it. But I'm also not thinking about my social media as a job because I feel like that just takes the fun away. I create YouTube and content because it's so much fun. I'm not gonna force myself if I don't want to later on, but I want to say that like I want to keep it as like a hobby. I don't think it's gonna be frequent though because I am prioritizing school. Also, which I haven't actually said this on my video, but we actually reached 10K, which is crazy, guys. Crazy. To some people, like 10K might not seem a lot because like so many people are over here with like 3 million followers, 3 million subscribers and stuff, but like for me, the fact that like 10,000 people subscribed is just like crazy to me. So I want to say thank you guys. Hardest thing about uni so far? Okay, definitely being away from my parents. My family is like #1 and I love them so much, so being away from them is definitely really hard. Not being able to like eat my mom's food is really hard, but yeah, definitely just being home because I love my family and I also just love my dog. I miss him so much. My mom, she's literally one of the biggest supporters, like my supporters. She's always watching my YouTube and stuff, commenting. You guys should subscribe to her. I will put it in the description. Like, she is the bomb. Like, I love my mom. I love you too, Dad. Not just my mom. I don't know how to do this with lashes on. Next is it hard to make friends in college? I'll just tell you guys like my experience with it. Let me just tell you guys that I was terrified to like start conversations with people and stuff. But my roommate and I, what we did is we literally went out of our way the first 2 weeks of college to talk to everyone. Our doors were open. We knocked on like most of the doors on our hall, talked to everyone. Then we started becoming friends with like other people from our building. I also want to say that everyone's probably going to tell you this, and it's so true. You gotta start getting involved within school. So at Penn State, there's a thing called involvement fair, and I'm pretty sure that all other colleges do this too, where it's like a fair where you can see other clubs, associations that your college offers. And when Penn State did that, I basically signed up for so many things, because you can go to their interest meeting. If you don't like it, you can always come out. So I did that. So now I'm in crew, which is a Christian thing, which I actually really love. And then KSA, like I said, I'm in UPUA. Thon, if you come to Penn State, that's what you got to get involved in, I think. I actually really love the next question, but it says tips for maintaining a relationship with Christ in college. I'm gonna be completely like transparent and like honest with you guys. Like, I know that I post so much, like, I mean, I tried to post a lot of like me doing Bible study and like content and stuff. After getting to college, I kind of struggled the first month with kind of like reading the Bible and like praying and stuff, because I was so overwhelmed with this like new environment. I know I should have relied on him to start with. I think it would have been definitely an easier process if I did rely on him. But now I'm like getting back to it, which I actually love. Oh, like crew, kind of doing like women's Bible study on Wednesdays, going to church with them. I would definitely just say that God is happy even if you just show up. Even if you, when you wake up in the morning and say, God, thank you for allowing me to wake up, or when you go to bed, say thank you for allowing me to have an amazing day, or whatever. And then before eating food, like, thank you for this food. So even just like acknowledging him throughout your life, I know that he's gonna be really happy. So that's kind of how I started slowly easing into it. But now I actually start off my day with doing Bible study in the morning. You guys should see me, like, I'm like crying every morning because his words are honestly just like so good. How do you balance social life, school, plus social media? I kind of just like tell myself take it one thing at a time. But again, I feel like it's really important to know what your priorities are. I will definitely say school comes first, and then my social life, and then social media. Kind of just knowing the balance between them, because if you only focus on something that you have to, that does really get draining. So make sure you kind of like go out, even if it's just a little bit, to get ice cream with your friends, or just be able to like balance everything. Next one is, do you prefer college life or high school life? I actually answered this earlier. I will definitely say college life. I would say that high school life is a bit easier because you're home and you get like see your parents, and you do get to kind of just have more of a relaxing time. But I will say I do prefer college life better. Next question is, does PSU have a lot of international students? Actually, so many international students. Like, surprisingly, I didn't think there was gonna be a lot of like diversity here at Penn State, but surprisingly there is. That's like one thing I was worried about, because I do value like diversity a lot. Like I said earlier, like I have friends from Korea who actually came here, Indonesia, from China, like so many international people, and they do have a lot of like international programs. Next is, what is your major? I am business management administration, and then getting into PR. How's life in state college on campus? Guys, other than just missing my parents and my family, I'm good. College life is, I think, what I needed, and I just love knowing that like this is when my future like starts, you know? Next question is college everything you hoped it would be? I think so much more. Like, my expectations for college was like here, and then now it's like up here. Like, when I tell you, I am so grateful that I can even be here at Penn State. But like, college is, again, like I think it does depend on like who you are and what your vibe is, but college life is so much more than I hope for. You guys don't understand about how scared I was for college. Like, I would pray to God so much. I know that is the reason that I was able to rely on him, and now I'm having such an amazing time. Which program do you use to edit? I'm guessing you're asking for my YouTube. My main is iMovie on my iMac. What the frick is an iMac? My MacBook. And then I also transfer into like CapCut, because CapCut actually offers so many like good like editing stuff. So I honestly just go back and forth. Is it true that college influences you to new things? How has college changed you? Definitely it has changed. It has such a big influence on like how you think about yourself and also other people. One thing that is so different about in high school is that no one cares. In high school, like, bullying and like judging people is like such a big thing, but like when you're in college, no one cares about you. They literally only care about themselves, and they're like very goal oriented, if that makes sense. Everyone's very focused on themselves, like not as like a bad way, not like self-centered. I'm just saying like you don't need to care about what other people think. Favorite course this semester? This is a gen ed class, but I'm taking behavioral health. The reason why I am taking behavioral health is because I low-key did my orientation really late. That was kind of the only gen ed class I could honestly do, but I love it because I get to learn about like cancer, viruses and stuff. It's like honestly good information to have, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna do my hair next, and I'm gonna straighten my hair. My hair is like so fluffy right now. So next question is it true that college students are always stressed? I think everyone is somewhat stressed, especially freshmen, because they're in like a new environment. I also would say that some majors are a bit harder than others, or some classes. So depending on what college classes that you do end up taking, you might be a little bit more stressed. How many colleges did you apply to? I applied to 16. I don't know if that would be considered a lot, because I know some friends who literally applied to like 24, but I didn't know. But applying to college itself, you have to pay, and to be honest, I didn't know that until like the end of my junior year. Yeah, I applied to 16, and actually Penn State was not my top choice. Like, I just applied to Penn State because Penn State. Like, I wasn't thinking that I was gonna come here at all, and to be honest, I low-key did not want to come here. I have my reasons, but I actually love it here. So how tall are you? I am 5'2.5". Last time I got my physical done for like my high school lacrosse team, that's what they said. Okay, so the last question on my YouTube is, do you like the thing I sent you? At first, that does sound weird if you guys don't know the context, but that's one of my college friends' little sister, and she is actually so adorable, and she actually made me a 10K plaque thing out of clay. Guys, like, she's so cute. So Talia, if you're watching this, yes, I did get it. I love it so much. Thank you. I will have a picture up here of what it looks like. I just love her. Talia will be featured in my video soon. Talia, you need to come up. Okay, so I'm gonna get dressed up and then do my final touches, and then I'll show you guys what I look like. Okay, so this is my final look. I put in like gray contacts. I am in my friend's bedroom, or her dorm right now, because there's so many people like trying to do corsets in our room right now. So yeah, let me show you guys the full fit. My top is like lacy, and then I was gonna wear a leather skirt, but then Sky, that Catwoman, doesn't wear skirts, so I'm just wearing leather pants, and these are flared. I have my slippers on right now, but I am gonna wear my dirty Air Forces. My past two costumes so far has been with heels, and I died. So today I'm gonna be walking with comfortable shoes, and I'm excited. I'm gonna have so much fun. Need to just accessorize. I need to put rings on. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A inception video. Hopefully I answered them and answered y'all's questions. But
goodbye everybody. Hashtag suaakimm. Hashtag happy Halloween. Hashtag suaakimm.
But I am gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and also comment down other videos you guys want to see. And I'll see you guys in the next video.